guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start off with really apologising because I know it's been a whole month since I've uploaded, but I have been working full time. I know it's not an excuse, but I am going to be starting to upload regularly again, but I actually am going to change when I'm uploading. If you've been watching my channel, you would know that I used to upload every Wednesday and Sunday. I'm actually just going to be uploading on Sunday from now on because I've actually been struggling with content recently, and I don't want to promise you guys that I'll be uploading twice a week if I can't, because I do work and everything like that, and I don't want to just make videos for the sake of it. I want to make videos that I enjoy making and you guys enjoy watching. So I will be uploading every Sunday, but there will be some exciting vlogs coming soon hopefully, so keep an eye out for those also, and we'll get started with the video. Today I am going to do my piercings. As you all know, I explained in my 25 facts about me, I think it was, that I have had 13 piercings, that's 10, 13 piercings. So I'm going to tell you where they are, why I had them, when I got them, and what ones I have and what ones I've taken out, etc. and everything like that. So we're going to start off with the first piercing I ever had, which was actually my earlobe. So the tiny little ones here that at the moment I've just got little studs in, and I have them on both sides. I got these done when I was really young. I think I explained in, like I said, my 25 facts about me. I was about 2 or 3. My mum got these pierced for me. Well, my mum and dad. But I'm so glad they did, because if I had been older, I probably would have been so scared that I would have been like, no, you're okay, I don't want them done. So I'm glad they did that for me when I was younger. For a couple of years, I didn't want any piercings. I was a proper tomboy. I wasn't fussed about piercings, so I didn't have any for a long time, until I got into secondary school, when I started to really like piercings again. So I then had my belly button and my tragus pierced. If you don't know what your tragus is, I'll show you. It's this little bit here. So this part here. And that actually really hurt because it's really thick, and to get through it is quite painful. I think I was about 14 when I had these two done, and the reason I had them is because we were in a piercing shop, me, mum and my dad, and my dad was looking at tattoos for himself, and I said, oh please dad, everyone's got their belly button pierced, I really want it done. And he would say, no, you have to wait till he's 15, 16. But he actually let me get it done this day, so I had both of them done on the same day, which was really exciting. I actually can't remember if it was my tragus. I think it might have been this part. I had this part done. I went to another piercing shop and they actually told me they shouldn't have pierced it because my earlobe folds over quite a lot, and it's actually quite dangerous to have it done apparently, so I'm quite glad I've taken that out, but it was really sore as well, so that's why I took it out. So it was either one of those two I got with my belly button, but I can't remember because I had obviously the top one and my tragus done shortly, one after the other. So I would have been around the same age for those 3. And then I didn't have piercings for a while. I left it until I had my nose done. I had my nose done when I was about 15. I was definitely still in school because I remember I was told off all the time. If you're in school, you know how much of a pain it is to have piercings, especially ones that you're not allowed and that are on show. I think it is in school now, you're only actually allowed your earlobes done, I think. 2 piercings, that's it. And I had my nose done and my teachers did not like this, and I just refused to take it out because I thought, no, I'm my own person, blah, 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 blah. And I just had such a nightmare. And I think it's retainers they ask you to put them in now, those clear ones. And I put those in and it actually made my nose heal up, and I had to re-pierce it so many times and it was so painful. But I actually got through school with having it in. When teachers used to walk past, I used to itch my nose like that and pretend they couldn't see it. And I got away with it for a long time until I actually had a spray tan for my birthday, and my tutor noticed and was like, when did you get your when did you get your nose pierced? It's like, ages ago. I've just been hiding it the whole time. So I did really well to get away with it. But I actually took my nose piercing out about last year. Don't know why, I just didn't like it anymore as I got older, because obviously then I was 15, I'm now 19, nearly 20. So I took that out. I think the main reason was my foundation was getting odd around it. It was getting quite crumbly and I just didn't like it. So I just took it out, and I think it's healed up now. You can still see the hole when I've got no makeup on, but obviously I've got makeup on at the moment so you can't see it. So the next piercing after my nose, I think, was all my piercings I had in my ears. Altogether I had 10, I think. So I actually had the seconds done, so just next to the lobes on both ears, and then I had this one done here, which I had another one also here. I took these out, well, I've got obviously that one in, but I took this one out because it was really sore. I had about 8 piercings in one ear, or 7 piercings, and it was so sore because they were all sort of put together, and I just ended up taking them all out except my earlobes. I still sometimes wear my seconds, but only really when I go out, and then this one stays in permanently, and so does my tragus. I think I got these done when I was about 17. It was definitely when I left school, and I still wear some of them now, but like I said, I've taken some of them out because they were sore. If you have loads of piercings in one ear, you will understand when they're all right next to each other, they can get very painful, especially if you sleep on that side. Actually, I forgot to tell you guys, before I had all my ears done, I went and got my tongue pierced. I went with my friend and it was so painful. I would not go through the experience again. I actually couldn't eat for about a week, so I had to survive on soup for a week, and I actually used to put bread in just so it filled me up a little bit more, but I could only eat the bread when it was all soaked up in soup, and it wasn't very nice. I remember I went home the day I got it done, and my family were all eating my favourite dinner, which is fajitas. Tried it and I bit my tongue and it was so sore. I'm just lucky my tongue didn't swell. Some people's tongues swell majorly when they get it pierced, but luckily mine didn't, but it did bleed for about 10 days after every morning. I won't go through the pain again, but I've still got it in now. People tend to ask, oh, can you feel it? I can feel it, but I'm so used to it. I think it would be weird if I didn't have it in. So after my tongue, I think the last piercing, which is the most recent piercing, was my nipple. I don't know what went through my mind to get my nipple pierced. Just one day I woke up, I was like, right, I'm getting it done. And it took me a good couple of weeks to pluck up the courage to go and get my nipple done. I turned around to my best friend one day, I went, right, I'm getting it done today, because if I don't get it done, I never will. So we went off to town together, I got it pierced, and I was so scared, and it was actually so painful. So a couple of months ago, it actually fell out my nipple bar, and I tried to get it back through, and it just wouldn't go through the bar. So I went back to the piercing shop, not the one I got it done at, a different one, to see if they could have it put back in, and they couldn't get it through, and it had actually healed up in one day, which they say is incredible because your body shouldn't heal that quickly. So it was really, really strange that they had to shove a pin through it, which was so painful, and I wasn't expecting it because I thought, right, I've had it done once, I'm not going to have it again. The first time was worse enough, let alone shoving like a sewing needle through it. It was so painful, and I wouldn't go through it again, but I must have been about 17 when I had that done, so I've had it in for about 2 years now. Might have been 18 at a push, I'm not really sure, I can't remember. But they're all the piercings I've ever had. I haven't had any more recently, I don't think there's any more I want. As I said, I've taken quite a lot of them out. The only ones I have left in now are my earlobes, my tragus, the one on the side of my ear, my belly, my tongue and my nipple, and I sometimes wear my seconds, so I've only got about 7 left in. But the only reason I took them all out is, like I explained, they were either painful or I just didn't like them anymore as I grew older. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly content every Sunday now, so remember that. Forget about the Wednesday, because unfortunately I can't do that anymore. If I can, I will upload again twice a week, but that will be in the future. But I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Don't forget, if you've got any video requests, don't forget to pop a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.